Blessed Yule, the beginning of Yule. Hello, everyone. So first of all, hello. I meant to do a video as early as I could, but I had to work till late tonight. So it's later than I normally would like to come on. But I wanted to not ignore the fact that I said I was going to try to do a Mother's Night video. So that's what this is. This is a Mother's Night video. And I wanted to make sure I said that you can celebrate the days of Yule or any of the days. Hi, Pookie. In kind of a simple way. You don't have to like make a huge massive altar and do a huge massive ritual. Like I know I usually up until this past year had done like really big rituals for most of the Sabbats, but because life gets busy sometimes, don't feel like you have to overdo it. So part of the reason I wanted to come on is to just kind of, this is something that I just kind of put together quickly after work because I'm tired. It was a long day and I still want to make sure that I celebrate Mother's Night though. So just as a reminder, Mother's Night is the first night of the 12 days of Yule. Mother's Night is where we honor the Disir, D-I-S-I-R, and that is the women of our ancestral line. So specifically those that have crossed over. So I am honoring especially my grandmother on my mother's side, but all of our female ancestors we are honoring. And that is both female ancestors that you would have known and also female ancestors from like long ago that you never necessarily met. Because I do believe that they will stand with you and to help guide you through your life if you ask them to intercede for you. So before I have a little prayer and stuff that goes along with stuff, but I'm going to show you what I put. I did set up kind of a little altar. We're in my bedroom, which is a mess right now. So I'm really hoping I can do this without showing you the mess that is my bedroom. Hi, Jasmine. But I'm going to just show you real quick my altar for the Disir. Relax, Bubba. Hold on. Can I show you Bubba without showing you everything else? Yeah. Flip. There. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Nadine. Here's my Bubba bear. Okay, so this is my altar for the Disir. And like I said, I just put together a couple things when I got home from work. And this is a crystal that was my grandmother's. It's a lead crystal. Having kind of a weird time. Just lost my bio father. Never really knew him, so not sure how I'm supposed to feel. That's tough, Jasmine. That's a really tough situation. You're supposed to mourn the loss for sure, right? And there is no right and wrong for sure. Definitely mourn the loss of what you hoped would have been, you know? That's not too much information at all. I actually had to mourn the loss of a grandfather on my father's side because I didn't know him very well. So we weren't close. And I found that his spirit kind of came to me after he passed. And I felt much better about our relationship because once they pass on, they kind of can see and feel the feelings that they caused or the feelings that should have been there. They suddenly know what should have been, you know? So I found it, I don't know, a little bit easier to connect with him in death than I did in life. And I just kind of, for me, I just connected and said, you know, I forgive you now. I am going to mourn the loss of the kind of grandfather that I know should have been, and was able to kind of feel a peace there. So I hope you can find that peace. And if you need help, let me know. I'll help in any way I can. Feel bad because I feel nothing. Don't feel bad at all. Really. I would not feel bad. It's like I said, I didn't feel bad for the person. I felt bad for what should have been, you know, what the relationship that I should have had with him. that was the opportunity was lost. But I didn't feel bad about him really, which I can see where you're saying, I felt kind of bad too, funny about it. Okay, so the Desir altar, Mother's Night, first night of Yule. This is a lead crystal that was my grandmother's. That is a picture of my grandmother right there. Her name was Lavilla Underhill. Oops, sorry about that. This is my offerings tonight for Mother's Night is Danish butter cookies and milk. Milk is a good offering for Mother's Night because it's, like mother's milk. I took out the deck that I've been using is the King's Journey Christmas Edition deck. And I took out the Empress card to symbolize the rest of my ancestors, the rest of my female ancestors. I took out a moho bag that is, to me, very female energy. This moho bag, I love this moho bag. And I keep it to represent like Baba Yaga and the female energy, the female goddesses. And I also have this little candle of Mrs. Claus, and that's the candle I'm going to be lighting for tonight to honor the Desir, the female ancestors on that side. So that's it. That's my little altar. Like I said, I didn't take a whole lot of time on it. It's not, you don't have to spend a whole lot of time when we all have really busy lives, but it's nice to just take a minute and remember those ancestors if you can. Sometimes it's just a candle. Sometimes you might have more than what I have. Sometimes there are years that I have set up a whole entire Mother's Night altar to honor the Desir, my female ancestors, like through all of Yule. This is not going to be the case this year because things are a little crazy, but this is, this is good enough. And please give yourself, the break to know that it's okay to not set up some huge thing, just something small to honor. Okay, so what I'm going to do is light the candle, and I'm going to say a few words. So you are welcome to say them with me with your own name. I'm going to light my Desir candle here, which, like I said, is I happen to have a Mrs. Claus candle, and I thought that's a cute way to honor my family, my female ancestors. It's all right, Bubba. I know it's fire, but it's just a candle. It's going to be fine. Lady's like, no, Mom, I don't like that. Okay, so this is the prayer here. Just gonna kind of focus myself, take a breath, and really kind of bring forth my female ancestors. Spirits of all the mothers who have come before me. Jennifer, Lynn, Storelli, Stollery, Underhill. Now again, when I do this, that is Storelli is my married name. Stollery is my maiden name. And Underhill is the name of my mother's last name. So my grandmother was my grandmother Underhill, Lavilla Underhill. Great Desir, ancestors, mothers, going back to the beginning of my female line. I honor you today. I thank you for your gifts of body and blood, strength and hope. I thank you for life itself. Help me to do right by you. Next to a computer, don't set it on fire. Now I'm purposely going to pookie. Help me to do right by you, to honor you with this life you have given me. Let me never take for granted all of the blessings and abundance which surrounds me and my family. Help me to be a good mother, wife, and daughter. Help me to pass a legacy of kindness, hope, and strength of spirit to my descendants. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So shall it be. So shall it be. So that's really it. Like I said, this was going to be a quick one for sure. Because we all have busy lives. And it is, I don't want to show my messy room. Hold on. Show my hot flashing face. That's what I'll do. It is the first night of the 12 nights of Yule, 12 days of Yule. I'm going to take my sweatshirt off, guys, because I'm dying. Hot flashing here. The mother's energy is coming in. Tomorrow is the solstice. Tomorrow is Yule. It is the winter solstice. Yay. I will try to come on tomorrow, even if it might not be a big thing. You're welcome. Hi, Heather. It might just be a small thing. I'm going to try to get together something a little bit bigger because it's the solstice, but I don't know if that'll come down to it or not. Again, we've had so much going on. My son's car is dying, and so now I've been borrowing my mother's car, so now he has to borrow my mother's car, and I have to wait to do Instacart, which is how I've been getting money for the holidays until he gets home in the afternoon. So we've been working evenings. It's a little cuckoo, but we're getting there. You know, you do what you have to do, right? I'm really glad that I started coming back on, though. I miss you guys terribly, and it's really nice to come on and say hello anyways. I know I've said this a million times, but Yule is such a great time, and for me it's really nice because it's solitary. It's much more solitary for me, even when I had like a big coven and stuff. It's much more solitary and quiet, and because it's so much more reflective, we're really looking inward. And so I love this time of year. The darkness comes, and when it's dark early outside, I really like that. Everything seems quiet and reverent, right? So that's it. I love you guys. Blessed Mother's Night, first night of Yule. It's exciting and scary a little bit. Like, I can't believe that we're already here. Yule, Christmas time, here it is. Time continues to keep going faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. I try to, because that's who I am. That's what you see is what you get all the time. That just is who I am. And sometimes I'm at my best, and sometimes I'm not quite at my best. That's okay. It is a whirlwind, but it's good. It's okay. I would say, because it's a whirlwind, because the holidays are a whirlwind, definitely take some time for yourself. Try to find 5 minutes even a day that you can be quiet and reverent. And I'll tell you, I have found a lot of scenes on YouTube with falling snow in the background. And at night, sometimes I'll just put one of them on and meditate for a while, looking at the falling snow. And that has helped me tremendously, just to kind of be reverent, look inward, take a moment for myself, breathe. It's been really nice. Try that. I like it. Silence, solitude, reverence. Bring in your female ancestors, your desir. I know when I shut my eyes, I can picture my desir like in a line as farther than I can see. And I know it just keeps on going. I've said before, it kind of reminds me of a train track, and they're all standing along the train track and watching you go and giving you the gifts that they have for you. The psychic gifts, the physical gifts, the emotional gifts, all that, as you move forward. Love it. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I love you. Blessed Yule. I will try very hard to be on for a little bit anyways tomorrow, just to say Blessed Yule, winter solstice, and hello again. Love you guys.